Hey folks, I'm Dr. Drew Sinatra. I've become a big biker in the last 2-3 months as this quarantine has really kept us indoors. We've been allowed to ride bikes outside. I've been finding that when I do go for a bike ride and I'm breathing the fresh air, the sunshine's hitting my face, I'm listening to the birds around me, perhaps I can make it to a trail and be immersed in nature, I feel free again. I feel amazing. And so I've been really encouraging all my patients, all my friends, family to get out as much as you can, socially distance of course, but be on your bike, walk in the path, wherever it may be for you, get into nature, because it's really what we need for our health right now. It's probably one of the best things that you can do for your physical and mental health is to get out into nature. And I wanted to tell you about this really neat study that came out where we had researchers from Australia and the UK. They looked at this term, they coined this term called the Lovebug Effect. And what they studied with this is really humans have this biphilic drive, which is really this tendency we have to connect to nature. I mean, I feel it inside. I'm sure many of you listening to this feel that desire, that connection with nature that brings you out there into the woods, into a walk in your neighborhood where you're able to just walk by plants and some animals and hear the birds singing. I mean, there's some connection that we have on a deep level that brings us out into nature. And these researchers coined this sort of connection the Lovebug Effect. And they did that because they're actually finding that the microorganisms inside of us, our microbiome, can actually influence our behavior. And it may actually influence us to spend more time in nature, because we know there's a whole gut-brain axis that exists. So certain bacteria produce different neurotransmitters like GABA or dopamine or serotonin, and those can certainly have an effect on your mood and behavior. And one effect that they're suggesting is this love bug effect, which actually will create a greater affinity, a greater connection, a greater drive for you to get out into nature and to spend time in nature, because ultimately that's what brings us good health, is to spend time in nature. We are a part of nature. There's no way around that. Even though we're separate in our houses, in our cars, in our buildings, etc., if we get out into nature again, we're connected. And really that's such an important piece of our health that I feel like we're missing these days. So my message today is, if you want to do more research into this article that came out, it's called the Lovebug Effect. It tells me that we have this evolutionary connection to nature that is so rich, so deep, so ingrained in our genes. And we really need to listen to that and to get out into nature as much as we can. I sure do. And I feel great when I do it. Talk to you soon.